Hello and welcome to my new video. This is Fighting Vipers on the Sega Saturn. Now, as I've said before, when it comes to fighting games, I am pretty bloody useless at them, to the point where it's not even funny. I really am bad at them. And so consequently, pretty much throughout my gaming history, I've tended to stay away from the sort of one-on-one beat-em-ups. Beat-em-up games like the Streets of Rage type games, Final Fight, Double Dragon, I've always liked, I've always enjoyed, always got on well with, but these sort of one-on-one beat-em-up fairs I've always really struggled with, and this came with the Saturn when I got it, so I thought, well, I'll give it a try. It's certainly one of the more strangest fighting games that I've played, and as I say, I've not played that many. I've tended to sample the sort of big name ones like Tekken, Virtua Fighter, Soul Calibur. I've always give them a go. I even bought Dead or Alive for 360, just couldn't get on with that at all, found it far too difficult. But this one isn't that bad. It's got a sort of interesting graphic style to it. It's a bit weird and dubious. I'm not too sure what I'm playing as Candy. I'm not really too sure what the hell she's supposed to be. And she has a very, very strange attack where she sticks a arse in people's faces, type of thing like that. Which again, I'm not 100% sure what that's supposed to be all about. And as I say, this is one of the more stranger fighting games that I've come across, although I'm fairly certain there's probably a lot more out there that are more surreal and bizarre. But yeah, it's sort of weird because you are confined, well, certainly from what I've seen playing the game, it's like you're in a cage match type of thing. Which I suppose the cage acts as an artificial boundary, you know, probably due to some sort of hardware limitation, so on and so forth. So I guess that's the reason why it's there. I mean, the other option was sort of having something where you could fall out of the arena, but you don't appear to have that option here. You can just sort of get them up against the corner of the cage and beat the living crap out of them. But what I actually found with this was that I wasn't actually that bad at it. I actually found I was able to get through it quite well, so I can only assume it's a relatively easy game to play. Certainly, I know Dead or Alive is one of the more difficult ones, and I was absolutely hopeless at that. I'm absolutely hopeless at Street Fighter 2 as well. Even on the easy difficulty settings, I am absolutely terrible at that game. But I didn't find myself doing too badly with this one, so I was kind of quite pleased with myself, and yeah, I kind of liked it. I'm pretty certain it's not the best beat 'em up out there, but in terms of being a complete useless player of beat 'em up games, I didn't find it too bad. As you can see, there's a lot of graphical issues going on, bit of glitching, bit of pop-up and stuff like that, but it is on the Saturn when all's said and done. I mean, I know the Saturn's it's got better capabilities than this, but it wasn't the easiest of consoles to develop for, so I am willing to cut a bit of slack. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it, and as I say, it came with the Saturn. I'm pretty sure you'd be able to pick this up relatively cheap, and it's probably worth looking out. I think if you're a beat 'em up completionist or a fan of beat 'em up games, full stop, then it's probably well worth checking out. Though I imagine if you are a beat 'em up completionist, you've probably already got it. But that said, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing it, and it's not a kind of game that I'm going to play over and over again because, like I say, I'm not a huge fan of beat 'em up games. But it was refreshing to play a beat 'em up game where I actually got past the first and second rounds, So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned to my channel for more videos to come.